everybody, this is Cheri at djsunder.blogspot.com, and I am going to share a haul video today. It's been a while since I've done this rather than the occasional Cocoa Daisy. It's been at least a few months, and I thought I would show you some of the things that I have been able to find and add to my collection in the last few weeks. Now the first thing is this fun little stamp. Somehow when I moved and purging and cleaning, I think I got rid of all of my roller stamps, and I really wanted a roller date stamp, but more like a library type date stamp. And so I found this one just on Amazon, just a simple library type stamp. So I plan to use that in my journaling. I haven't started using it yet, but I plan to use that for that. And then if you watch the 2019 new sneaks that came across, one of the items that Tim Holtz introduced was distress archival inks, and I was super excited when I saw these coming out, and I was planning on ordering them, and in fact had this particular set in my shopping cart at scrapbook.com, and I put it on my wish list because I decided I wasn't going to get it, and walked into Hobby Lobby and they had it all. Now it doesn't come in a set like this. In fact, the tin, it is the archival ink tin, but I actually didn't find it with the Tim Holtz archival inks. I actually found it with the Dinah Wakely, I think that's her name, links. So that was kind of interesting there too. And then you buy the stamp pads in individual sets. So they come in sets of 4. So this top row is one set, next row is one set, and the next row is one set. So right now there are only 12 of them released. And what I love about the fact that they're at Hobby Lobby, besides the fact that I support Hobby Lobby, but I also like that I can get them with coupons or when they're on sale. So that makes them affordable for me, and I really like that. So I cannot wait to start using these in some projects. The other thing, one of the other things that he introduced this year were the alcohol pearls. And so when I did place an order, I decided to place an order on just a few of them. I didn't get all of the ones that they introduced, but I just bought this set, which is, I don't know what the set is called, but it has Celestial, Mineral, and Smolder, and then I bought the Villainous separately because, you know, it's purple. So I did pick those up. And then I've never used the Yupo sets, or Yupo ink sets, and last Saturday, so the last Saturday in February, it was all things Tim Holtz on sale, and so I picked up the Yupo paper so that I can kind of play with those inks. I've never used this paper before, so I thought it would be kind of fun to make some backgrounds, maybe some tags or something with that. So I did buy that to go with my other inks, and it makes me think about the fact I need to get my alcohol inks. It's time to start getting those written down so that I don't purchase things that I already have. It's been so long since I purchased alcohol ink that what I have is quite old until this little set, so I need to start keeping track of what I have. So anyway, that's for that. And then I had seen a video probably back at Christmas time where Tim Holtz had used the Rock Candy Distress glitter with, I think it was either alcohol inks or re-inkers, I don't know, I'll have to go back and find it again, and made colored glitter. And so I had been looking for these jars, and when I was placing an order they were on back order, so when they came back in stock I grabbed a set so that I could play with that and make some of my own glitter. So I'm going to go back and find that and make, I've got enough to make 6 here, and we'll see if I use them as much as I think. So I have yet, this is to buy until this purchase, any of the Distress Oxide inks. And again, I don't want to start going down that rabbit hole completely, but I did want to try it. So I decided to try a color that I was pretty sure I didn't have in my Distress ink collection. So I chose Abandoned Coral. And this is the only one I have. So at some point I'll start playing with this a little bit and see how it works. You know, I've seen the videos that you have seen. Now I just want to play with it for myself. This isn't fun or exciting or anything, but I did pick up another set of the Distress crayons. I have been adding a set at a time as I find them and as I can use a coupon or they're on sale for, oh, probably close to a year now. And so I think I only have 4 sets now. Well, I think I have 4 sets plus the little metallic set that just has 2 or 3 in it. So this is set number 3, and this has your blacks and browns, and this is the more neutral set. So I'm excited to add these because I do use these. So far what I've used them for is when I'm Bible journaling, but I have used them, or when I'm regularly journaling in my journal, I'll sometimes use those for backgrounds. And I really like the way that you can control them and how they go on. And so now this is just kind of nothing special, and it's actually for a project. This is actually Disney paper, the Magic Polka Dots paper, and it's for a project that is completely not Disney related at all. And in fact, I bought a whole ream of this teal Nina color paper. I can't remember which color it's called, but it's for a project that our church is using for this year's ladies banquet in the spring. And they're decorating in these colors, and so and with the polka dots. So I will be making a project later on. I don't know that it's necessarily a project that I'm going to share per se. It's just going to be making perpetual calendars. So we ordered from Annie Plans Printables, we ordered the perpetual calendar in the pocket size, and we'll be using these to make perpetual calendars for everybody. But that is part of one of my purchases. And then one of the last couple of items, oh no, they all kind of go together here. I have 3 items here that I wanted to start playing with a little bit, waiting for the camera to focus against all that brightness. But I wanted to start playing with some foil sheets. I've seen some really super fun videos with some things that you can do with foiling. I have some Tim Holtz foil that I've had for years and years and used a little bit of, but never really knew what all I could do with it or how to use it. And so I had seen some things you can do with it, and it made me really excited to get out and use it. So I picked up just a few things to kind of go with that. I picked up some sticky embossing powder to use it with for one of the things. And then I picked up another thing of foil sheets from Ranger, and this is a Celebrate pack, and it's got 5 different colors, and I forgot that it had the rainbow in it, but that's okay. They're tiny sheets. I was really kind of struggling, and you can find them on the internet, and you can find them at Amazon is where I found them. But I didn't want huge packages of them until I knew what I was going to do with them. And some of the sets on Amazon had quite a bit more than what I wanted to pay right now when I'm just getting into the product. So I want to play with it to see how I'm going to use it, but I anticipate using it on cards for backgrounds and those kind of things. So I bought this foil pack. And I looked last weekend when I was shopping, I looked at Hobby Lobby, I looked at Joann's, and Joann has the mink foil, but I didn't want those huge rolls of foil that they had, and they didn't really have a smaller package that I really liked. And so that's when I ordered these on Amazon. Well, I finally found where to find them in Hobby Lobby, and I did not get the Deco Gel, which is what I was planning to. Because I want to try some of the other mediums that I have to see if they work before I purchase something new. But I found where it is. So if you're ever looking for these foils in Hobby Lobby, where I found them was near the Tim Holtz section, but not in the Tim Holtz section. It was in my Hobby Lobby, it was just to the left of the Tim Holtz section, where you had things like your Faber-Castell gelatos, and it had some Prima things. It had 2 or 3 different rolls of the foil. This one has 6 different sheets in it. It had just that kind of, the Prima watercolors are in that section. So if you're looking, they have just a few items. There's not a lot there, but there's enough to get started to try. And like I said, I'll go back and get the Deco, I think it's called Deco Art Transfer Gel, if my other mediums don't work, but I thought I might as well try it and see if it works and save myself the $8-9 that it would cost to buy the gel medium, especially since I was using my coupon on more archival inks. So anyway, those are some of the things I've picked up. It's not a lot here, but a lot of fun things, and I can't wait to get creative with them. So thanks so much for stopping by today, and remember, take some time to enjoy the little things. Have a great day. Bye. Hello everybody, this is Cheri at djsunday.blogspot.com, and I just want to share with you a few finds that I consider great finds, and I wanted to share with you. Now this is something that's very new to me. It's something that just popped up a week or so ago in my newsfeed, I think, on Facebook, and I thought, oh, if that works as well as it says it does, I'm going to have to try this. You can pick it up at different places. I would check your craft stores online. I actually found this one on Amazon. But it's a sponge that's just saturated in glue. I did try to use it this afternoon a little bit, and at first I was a little bit disappointed because it didn't really seem to be picking up the glue to my sequins the way that I wanted to, but then I realized I hadn't followed the instructions on the back that tells you how to use it. So definitely follow the instructions. But I would, I'm really excited about this because I can see it really being useful for things like sequins or other small gems that are non-adhesive. I can also see it for intricate die cuts. I think it's going to be really handy. So eventually I will get to doing a video review on these, but for now we're going to move on. The other thing that I wanted to show you were these beautiful swags that I picked up from Etsy. These were actually from a cousin of mine. She has a store, and she makes these headbands for little girls. And when I saw her headbands, I thought, oh, that would work for planner swag. And so I contacted her and asked if she could make some for me. I chose this one to go with picket fences for the May Cocoa Daisy kit, and then she sent me this one to go with Lemon Grove for June, which I'm super excited about. And I'll show you this planner layup when it gets closer to June, because I'm also super excited about the planner because this was handmade for me by my husband, and it is a B6 size. So look for those. I will put the links to the Etsy store down below, so that you can see that. The other Etsy store that I want to share with you, sorry, it'll focus in a second, maybe, focus, there it comes. I don't know why my camera's doing that today. This is a little bit different. It doesn't usually do this. But this is a this is also another family member. It's 3weebirds.etsy.com, and she does beautiful work on so many things. This is just a small sampling, but she also makes journals, and she makes I think she even has like hand painted stools and things. This is actually some tags that she sent me. These are embossed from, it looks like a Tim Holtz set, and it's just the quality of her craftsmanship is so great. So maybe you're not a maker and you don't make items like this, or maybe you are a maker but you're just running out of time and you're looking for somebody to help you out in a pinch. I would definitely recommend her. So I'm going to link both of their Etsy shops to the link below. And then the final thing that I want to show you is just kind of a reminder. This is just a very small sticker pack that I picked up from the dollar store of all places. I think it was Dollar Tree or Dollar General, but never leave out your dollar store. It's not my go-to place, and for a large amount of things probably would end up being more expensive, but for something really cute and really quick, I definitely recommend at least checking it out, see what they have. Sticky notes, pens, highlighters. Sometimes the quality may not be the same. I mean, if you're used to using a fountain pen, you're not going to find that kind of quality at the dollar store, but I found some pretty good quality things at the dollar store, so definitely check out the dollar store. So just a quick video showing some finds that I wanted to share with you. Hopefully I'll be getting some crafting videos out soon. Life has been super busy, but hopefully I'll have some more time in the coming days and weeks. So thanks so much for stopping by today, and remember, take some time to enjoy the little things. Have a great day. Bye.